My name is Douglas Miles Sr. I'm from San Carlos, Arizona. I'm also Autumn. I'm here today in Phoenix, Arizona, getting ready for my show at the Modified Gallery. And the show is titled Future Intercept.
My name is Marin Alaka. I'm a curator. I'm also an interdisciplinary artist. Yeah, so tonight Douglas Miles is showing Future Intercept, and as a curator, I have a personal interest in futurism, and so when Douglas presented me the concept for the show, I was initially super excited about it.
I think that people don't really understand and know just how much work goes into not only making art, but making art the way I do constantly. You know, when I think about, working with young people, of course, a lot of people know me for working with and starting Apache skateboards. But I want to talk about the future today. I want to talk about the future right now. I want to talk about time travel, and I want to talk about why this show is important.
So essentially what futurism is, it's a creative and intellectual strategy to reimagine the distraught past, and that specifically has been used within like Afrofuturism as a way to, again, like reimagine what the future will look like based on a very, disruptive past. Douglas's work is really speaking on, what are these futures looking at? What does it look like when the future is colliding with the present and the past?
Young artists are the future. Young Native people, young people from all backgrounds. Black artists, Native artists, Chicano artists, Latino artists, Asian artists. They are the future. If I'm working with a younger artist, a painter, a muralist, a photographer, a filmmaker, a skater, a designer, I know the minute I'm with them from the time they leave my presence, I've come in contact with the future. I'm not talking about Star Wars future. I'm not talking about a Star Trek future. I'm talking about the fact that when I'm gone, they will take over. I'm talking about the fact that when I'm not here any longer in the physical sense, everything that I've done, they will pick up and build with and build on. And that's what this is about.
I guess there isn't a lot of work being made around what our futures look like. When you think of, science fiction, you think a lot about like Star Wars or like Star Trek, stuff like that, where it's exploring like the galaxy, but a lot of that stuff is very white centric. You never see Black people, you never see brown people, you especially don't see Native people. And so Douglas's work is really speaking on, what are these futures looking at? What does it look like when the future is colliding with the present and the past?
We're really talking about legacy and legacies. Legacies of artwork, legacies of film work, legacies of photography. We're talking about creating ideas and narratives and concepts that are completely new, that no one's even thought about. Concepts, narratives, ideas that are birthed on the reservation. These ideas and concepts that are birthed in the barrio. Thoughts that are birthed in the hoods and the neighborhoods of all these inner cities, from New York to Los Angeles. Tonight, when we're talking about the future, we're really talking about now. 2020 was literally like a hiccup in the time continuum where it almost stopped. It forced us to re-look at our life. It forced us to actually get rid of the things in our lives that were not important. And it forced us to focus on the things and the people that are. We began to realize what is important in our lives. What? Time. Why? How did we find out that time was important? Because that's all we had. When we're in quarantine, we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't do anything. And imagine all the people that got sober in 2020. Think about it. Imagine all the people that saved money in 2020. And sadly, imagine all the people that probably broke up or got divorced in 2020. because they actually had to talk to each other. They had to actually communicate to each other. They had to get to know each other. I'm telling you, the future is now. The future is 2 seconds from now. The future is 4 seconds from now. The future is only 4 hours from now. I'm getting ready to go down to Roosevelt Road. By the time you see this video, there'll be faces. There'll be lights. You'll see the joy. You'll hear their voices. You'll hear what people think about this art. The way they express the art that they see. If they enjoy the work, it's because it's them. Because this work represents them. This is them in the here and the now and the future. This is the way Native people think. We think about the future and the past and the present all at once. This is why the work resonates with people. It is about the past, the present, and the future simultaneously. Some people call that quantum physics. Some people call it omnipresence. Some call it God. Some call it the Great Spirit. Some call it perfection. Some call it unconditional love. I call it the future intercept.